Update on Randy Orton's plans for WrestleMania 41. Finally EmergeA new report has finally delivered a long-awaited update on what Randy Orton's plans at WrestleMania 41 will be. WWE fans have not seen Orton in a WWE ring for months. The Viper has been sidelined with a storyline injury after being viciously attacked by former friend Kevin Owens before a planned match at WWE Crown Jewel in the fall. Since then, Owens has been on a tour severing ties with friends that have not lived up to his expectations, including Cody Rhodes and most recently Sami Zayn. Well, a new rumor suggests he could be on a collision course with another former friend at the biggest event of 2025. WRKD Wrestling recently took to their X to drop a photo of a face-off between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. The caption of the photo only read Mania. This began speculations that WWE might be planning a match or some sort of altercation between the duo at the Show of Shows in Las Vegas. Owens is next set to battle Zayn at the Elimination Chamber PLE. This could be the perfect spot for Randy Orton to return and reignite their feud. This would set the tone for a possible showdown between the duo at WrestleMania 41, which could be a highly physical encounter citing the tensions between the two. Released WWE star disappointed he did not get to work with Randy OrtonRandy Orton was last seen on WWE television in November 2024. Although it is believed his injury is only kayfabe, there have been no signs of a return. Despite it being Wrestlemania season, Baron Corbin parted ways with World Wrestling Entertainment late last year. He revealed that he and Orton spoke after his release and that it is unfortunate that the two never got to work together in a major program. During an appearance on the Busted Open podcast, Baron Corbin claimed that it was after his conversation with the 14-time world champion that he ascertained there was one name who wanted him gone from the company. He then expressed disappointment that he did not get to work with some major stars, including the Viper. There's guys that I haven't got to work with that would have been fun. Damian Priest would have been awesome, Corbin said. I never worked with Cody, Gunther, and I never had a real program with Randy, which would have been fun. Randy Orton was last seen on WWE television in November 2024. Although it is believed his injury is only kayfabe, there have been no signs of a return. Despite it being Wrestlemania season, Baron Corbin parted ways with World Wrestling Entertainment late last year. He revealed that he and Orton spoke after his release and that it is unfortunate that the two never got to work together in a major program. During an appearance on the Busted Open podcast, Baron Corbin claimed that it was after his conversation with the 14-time world champion that he ascertained there was one name who wanted him gone from the company. He then expressed disappointment that he did not get to work with some major stars, including the Viper. There's guys that I haven't got to work with that would have been fun. Damian Priest would have been awesome, Corbin said. I never worked with Cody, Gunther, and I never had a real program with Randy, which would have been fun. The former Money in the Bank winner also name-dropped LA Knight, noting that there were so many athletes with whom he could have been paired in a major storyline. Will Randy Orton be back for WWE WrestleMania 41? In November, Kevin Owens hit Randy Orton with a piledriver, a devastating move that affected the veteran's neck, sending him out on a stretcher. Orton is already known to have back issues throughout his career, so the kayfabe angle got fans talking about the severity of the possible injury. Seth Rollins gave these fans a breath of relief when he addressed the situation during an interview with SI's Fantasy Dirt, stating that the injury was not grave and asserting that Randy Orton would be back soon. I do know this. Randy does not have a healthy spine. Obviously, he had surgery on it. Maybe last year, 2 years ago now, I think, on his lower back. So, hopefully Randy is not too injured. He'll be back soon. I promise. At some point. It's not so serious that he has to retire. I don't believe. Rollins said the obvious move would be Orton going after the prizefighter, but the former Universal Champion has ignited a program with Sami Zayn on Raw. As for a potential rivalry with undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare has a bevy of names after him, including two most likely challengers this WrestleMania season. Will Randy Orton fight John Cena in his retirement tour? Exploring the Viper's injury concern ahead of WrestleMania 41, the WrestleMania 41 fever is on the horizon, and the WWE fandom is buzzing with conjectures about a match between Randy Orton and John Cena, as the WWE veteran is on his retirement tour. Orton has been dealing with a major back injury that has kept him out of action since. Directions for Randy Orton on the road to WWE Wrestlemania 41. Randy Orton has been away from WWE for a few months. He was last seen taking a banned piledriver move from former teammate Kevin Owens that WWE fans are waiting for the Viper to return to the ring. He missed the 2025 Royal Rumble, and it looks like he won't be back for Elimination Chamber either. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, the creative team may want to bring Orton back for a major rivalry. He could do great things to make the show more enjoyable for fans. Check out the 4 directions for Randy Orton if he returns on the road to WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton could take out Kevin Owens to set up their WWE WrestleMania 41 match. Kevin Owens was the one to take out Randy Orton on the November 8, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown. The two men worked as a tag team before the prizefighter turned on him. The Viper will likely come back for revenge sooner rather than later. WWE fans could see him appear on an upcoming episode of SmackDown either before or after Elimination Chamber. Orton could target Owens when he is looking to injure another superstar. He could hit him with a punt kick and take him out for some time before the two meet at WrestleMania 41 to settle their differences. John Cena is looking to set a new record for the most number of world title wins in WWE. The greatest of all time declared his entry into the men's Elimination Chamber match after falling short in the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton could look to stop his best friend from reaching that milestone in his retirement tour. The Viper could enter the chamber when a star is exiting and attack Cena to cost him his world title dream, attack John Cena inside the Elimination Chamber to get into his next feud. The two men could get into another bitter rivalry to entertain fans. They could have a blockbuster match at the Show of Shows before John Cena calls it a day. It would be great to see the two veterans reignite their decades of rivalry. Randy Orton could team up with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton isn't the only top star Kevin Owens has targeted in his current reign as a heel. He has also hit Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes with the banned package piledriver move to injure them. The Viper could return to recruit Rhodes and Zayn to join him and create a babyface supergroup. They could then target Kevin Owens and, if he joins the prizefighter, Drew McIntyre to take them out. Forming a supergroup just before Wrestlemania would allow all three men to stay busy for some time. The final match could take place between Orton and Owens at WrestleMania 41. The Viper could return to team up with Cody Rhodes to solve the Kevin Owens problem. However, he could turn on his former teammates sooner rather than later. Randy Orton could backstab Cody Rhodes, especially if John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber match to challenge him at WrestleMania 41. He could continue to attack both men and convince them to make the contest a triple threat match at the Show of Shows. Adding a vicious heel to a babyface rivalry between Cody Rhodes and John Cena would make sense. Fans could also get behind the entire storyline, as a win for Randy Orton or John Cena would be sweet for diehard fans. WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Unfortunate update on Randy Orton's hiatus. Planned WrestleMania 41 match scrapped. Welcome to the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Today, we have some huge stories regarding WrestleMania 41. Some planned matches for the Show of Shows might not happen. There's also a backstage update on Randy Orton, albeit not a positive one. So, without further ado, let's get into today's roundup that WWE may change their plans for Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 41. Drew McIntyre was reportedly frustrated following the Royal Rumble for a number of reasons. One of them was WWE's plans for him at WrestleMania 41, with the Scottish Warrior seemingly listed for a match against Damian Priest. This has caused